it's Brittany and welcome back to my channel. Or if you are brand new, then make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on your bell so you will be notified every single time that I upload. I upload every single week, numerous times a week, every single week. Now today's video, there's going to be a lot of Britneys, and I'm super excited because we're talking about two of my favorite topics ever, the paranormal and Britney Spears. You guys know how much I love Britney Spears. I brought up my Britney merch today. Britney bitch. You guys know, I mean, it's not like a secret or anything, clearly. I mention Britney Spears a lot. I always dress like her. She's the reason why I'm blonde. She's my like freaking idol besides Zach Bagans. She's my favorite celebrity. And also Michael Jackson. Michael and Britney are just everything to me. I love them so much. So I've been on TikTok. You guys know I just started up my TikTok last month in February, and I've been having a lot of fun, so follow me on there. But I came across this really eerie video about Britney Spears, her house, her mansion, not the one that she lives in now. Now this home that Britney was living in, she once was living in this home with Justin Timberlake. So this is how long ago she was living in this home. And you know, this is around the time when they broke up, so she was eventually living in this home by herself for a while. So there is a podcast that is called We Need to Talk About Britney. And in one of the latest episodes, Britney's former makeup artist back in the time when she was living at this house, Julianne Kay, she was being interviewed. And she started spilling about this story of Britney living in this house and why she moved out. And it's the most chilling thing I've ever heard once you realize who moved into this house after. I'm gonna play audio clips from this podcast, and definitely check out We Need to Talk About Britney. It's really interesting, and I just discovered it recently, so I've been listening to all the episodes, so definitely check it out. And I will play a little clip right here of what her former makeup artist experienced with Britney.
This story has to be told. Okay. She had that place up on Sunset Plaza. And I'm just going to say, this is really weird. She had the place on Sunset Plaza. She calls me and she says, I had my friend do Reiki healing on her. Like, he had come up and I guess she had a crazy partying weekend and needed to relax. He left. She swears to God that he opened some spirit portal or something, and these bad spirits had come in, and it was like a male and a female, and they were trying to like push her down the stairs or something crazy. It was so bad that she left. She went to the Casa del Mar Hotel to stay there and never went back to that house again. She was so and she goes, yeah, I know you're gonna think I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. I know what I saw. I know what I felt, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, no, I believe in that shit too. So it didn't really weird me out that much, but she was very persistent about it, and she put her house on the market. And guess who bought that house?
Who?
And died in it. Brittany Murphy.
Mm-hmm. What?
Brittany Murphy bought that house. And I thought, oh my God, that's fucking crazy. Because Brittany Murphy died in that house, and then her husband died in the house. It was like, maybe that house is cursed. I don't know.
That gave me so many chills when I first heard that. I always knew that Britney was spiritual, and I mean, she's never really talked about the paranormal and ghosts or anything like that, but you can tell from just who she is and her Instagram posts. I mean, that's like a totally different story about her Instagram, because I get asked about her Instagram and what I think about her Instagram posts and everything. First of all, I want to say, like, free Britney. I stand behind that movement, of course. I mean, she's a 39-year-old woman. She's not a child. She deserves to live her life the way that she wants to live it. I mean, with the whole conservatorship, it's insane. And if you have not seen Framing Britney Spears, that documentary that came out recently, definitely check that out as well. I actually watched it on YouTube. I found somebody uploaded. I'm not sure if it's still uploaded. It could have been taken down, but it was like amazing quality and everything. And I watched it within 24 hours that it actually premiered on Hulu, I believe, but I watched it on YouTube. But definitely check it out to be like up to date with everything with Britney and the Free Britney movement and what is happening with all of that. But this story right here, so Britney claims that she saw a man and a woman spirit that were angry, that were mad, and they were, you know, fighting, and they wanted to push Britney Spears down the stairs. Britney checks into a hotel. She never goes back to that house. Never goes back. That's how much it freaked her out. That's how upset she was over it. And Brittany Murphy moves into that house. She buys that house. She moves in 2003, and then she dies in that house in 2009. And her husband passed away 5 months later after Brittany Murphy. I still remember so clearly when it was announced that Brittany Murphy passed away. And I remember, and I feel like everyone else felt this too, it was just so weird, so odd, and it was just a very mysterious death, you know? And then the fact that her husband passes away 5 months later in the same house. And didn't her husband die in the exact same room that Britney died in, which was the bathroom? And I was reading a lot more, like I have so many chills just thinking about this, but Brittany Murphy wanted to, like she was avoiding that house as best as she could. And apparently the only room that she really liked being in and she spent a lot of time in was the bathroom, which is the room that she passed in. And I believe it's the same room that her husband died in. So that's when all these theories were coming about. And, you know, they were saying that there was this black mold in the house. But still to this day, like when I think of Brittany Murphy and her husband, it gives me the creeps. So just hearing this now coming out from this makeup artist, Britney Spears' makeup artist, it's starting to make more sense. So now, you know, this is very recent information that she was talking about in the We Need to Talk About Britney podcast. So now there's theories that Britney Spears might have been seeing the future because she saw a man and a woman. And the theories was that Brittany Murphy and her husband, and Britney Spears was seeing the future of them and seeing that something bad was going to happen because Britney Spears felt it was bad energy in that house and she had to get out of there, and she never came back. She never came back to it. But after Brittany Murphy died, her husband said Brittany Murphy absolutely hated that house. Now I wonder too, did Brittany Murphy know about this, you know, this haunt? Did she know that it was haunted? Did she know that Britney Spears experienced what she experienced and this bad energy? I want to know. Every time Brittany Murphy and her husband would drive up to their house, Brittany would always say to him, I don't want to be here. Can we please stay at the Beverly Hills Hotel? So what was going on in this house? Like, was she feeling this bad energy as well? That's why I want to know, like, did Brittany Murphy know what happened to Britney Spears? And I want to know what Britney Spears thinks about what happened to Brittany Murphy to this day. Like, I want to know what she thinks of it. But was she seeing the future? Was she actually seeing, like Britney Spears, was she actually seeing Brittany Murphy and her husband? But why? Because Britney Spears felt that these two spirits, the man and the woman, wanted to push Britney Spears down the stairs. And she just got this really bad energy, this really bad vibe, and it was just evil, and she felt like this portal was open in the house and she had to get out of there. And I think also that last interview that Brittany Murphy did, like, I just got goosebumps all over my body. The last interview she ever did, and she was talking about, like, in my next life.
Thank you.
Can I have your hair in my next life, please?
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
No.
God bless
Can I be you in my next life? No problem.
Thank you.
Now, going back to the podcast, We Need to Talk About Britney, where the makeup artist revealed this story. There's more. So there was basically a part 2 to the, Britney Spears haunted house story and the connection to Brittany Murphy. but there was a psychic medium that was being interviewed, and a paranormal researcher that was also being interviewed, and they were just kind of going more into the possibilities and the theories about it and what could have caused the original haunting, even though Britney Spears did have a healer come in, and ever since the healer came in, she believes that the healer opened up a portal and just, you know, all these bad spirits came in. But it's really interesting to listen to. What do you guys think? Do you think the house is cursed? I mean, I think it is. I definitely think it is. And do you think Britney Spears was seeing the future and seeing Brittany Murphy and her husband, and that's who the spirits were? Just so particular how it was a male and a female. But the fact that they wanted to push Britney Spears down the stairs, like, I don't, you know, that's kind of, I mean, it's specific. She knew that they wanted to push her down the stairs, you know, but let me know what your theories are down below. I'm just really creeped out by this whole situation. I would love to hear Britney Spears' side. Now, it wasn't right away when Brittany Murphy passed away. It was in 2009, so just years later, but still, like, that's, you know, quite a long time living in that house. But like, what was going on, and why did Brittany Murphy hate it so much, you know? So it has to be cursed. Something was going on in that house, you know what I mean? But let me know your thoughts down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.